If you've been building websites with Claude Code lately, you've probably noticed something. A lot of them look the same. Same hero sections, same gradients, same floating cards, same generic modern startup vibe. You can almost tell instantly that AI made it. And the thing is, most people blame Claude Code for that. But here's what's actually happening. Most people just ask Claude Code to also be their designer. And those are two different jobs. So in this video, I want to show you the workflow that fixes that. Because if I wanted to build a beautiful website today, I would not start inside Claude Code. I'd start with Stitch 2.0 from Google. Then I'd use Claude Code to turn that design into a real product. That combination is the secret sauce. Stitch handles the design direction, Claude handles the execution. And when you use both properly, your website stops looking like AI slop and starts looking intentional. So let's get into it. Step 1 is simple. Don't start from a blank prompt. Start with inspiration. Most people skip this. They open an AI tool and type, "Build me a modern website for my startup." And then they're surprised when it looks like everyone else's AI website. You need references, real references. So before I even open Stitch, I go looking for websites I actually like. I use places like Dribbble, Pinterest, or just live websites I think look great. And I'm not looking for one perfect website, I'm looking for pieces. Maybe one site has a hero section I love. Maybe another has amazing typography. Maybe another has a really strong dark theme or a cool interactive element. That's what you want to collect, because once you do that, you're not asking AI to invent taste from nothing. You're giving it something strong to work from. Then I take a few screenshots or grab a website URL and bring that into Stitch. Inside Stitch, I can choose Web, upload my screenshots and give it a simple prompt. One thing to note here, your prompt does not need to sound robotic or super technical. You can just talk normally. Something like, create a premium landing page for my AI agency using these references as inspiration. I like the typography from this one, the hero layout from this one, and I want the overall site to feel polished, modern, and a little interactive. Add a headline, CTA, social proof, features, testimonials, and a sign-up section. That's enough to get started. What I like about Stitch is that it feels much more visual than trying to do design inside a coding tool. You can see the canvas, generate variations, remix sections, and react to what you're looking at. That matters because good design usually doesn't happen on the first try. It happens through iteration. Maybe version 1 has the best layout. Maybe version 2 has the better font. Version 3 has the strongest color palette. So you combine them. You can literally tell Stitch, use the typography from version 2, the layout from version 1, and the visual style from version 3. That's when the results get better. Now Stitch doesn't just generate a page, it starts defining the rules behind the page. Your colors, your typography, your button styles, your spacing, your corner radius, your cards, your overall visual language. So once Stitch gives me something decent, I slow down and refine the design system. If the font feels generic, I change it. And fonts matter way more than people think. A stronger heading font alone can make the site feel 10 times more premium. Another trick I love here is editing with screenshots. If a section is close but not quite right, I just take a screenshot of that section and tell Stitch what to change. Make this grid denser. Add more visual weight here, turn this into something more interactive. That feels much more natural than trying to describe everything from scratch. Now once the design looks about 80 to 90% right, I bring it into Claude Code. Stitch gives you the visual direction, Claude turns it into a real product. So I export the code or project files from Stitch, open them in my IDE, and before I generate anything else, I give Claude proper instructions. I always like having a claude.md file in the project with something like, You are a senior UI designer and front-end developer. Preserve the imported design language, prioritize clean spacing, premium typography, polished interactions, and reusable components. Avoid generic layouts, use Tailwind CSS and Shadcn UI where appropriate. That one file changes how Claude works because now it has standards. It knows this isn't just about getting something working, it's about making it feel polished. Then I'll prompt it with something like, I've created this design in Stitch. Turn it into a polished, production-ready site. Keep the design system intact, use Tailwind and Shadcn/UI and run it locally. Now Claude isn't guessing what looks good, it already has a strong foundation to build from. From there, I focus on polish. The first thing I usually improve is the background. A good background adds depth and character. Even subtle gradients, glows, or texture can make a page feel more complete. Then I add motion. Not crazy animations everywhere, just subtle stuff. Hover effects, smooth section reveals, cards lifting slightly, buttons feeling responsive. That alone makes a site feel much more premium. Then I usually revisit typography one more time, because yes, it matters that much. And once the front end feels strong, Claude takes over on the product side. I'll add auth with Supabase, payments with Stripe, email flows with something like Resend, and then deploy everything with GitHub and Vercel. So now it's not just a pretty landing page, it's a real working product. Users can sign up, log in, pay, and use the app. Now if you're building on WordPress instead, the same principles apply. You'd still want the design first, then build and finally convert. But you'd also want to think about what happens after you ship your design. Because a beautiful site that gets hacked isn't really that beautiful. For WordPress, that means adding a secure plugin like Malcare. It handles your defense layer so your site stays protected after it goes live. You focus on building something people want to use. Malcare makes sure it stays safe while they do. Now you can convert your Claude design into a WordPress theme file and install it. And that's it. Stop asking Claude Code to be your designer. Use Stitch to create the design direction first, then use Claude to build, refine, integrate, and ship. That's how you stop getting generic AI websites. That's how you build something that actually feels custom. That's the workflow. Try it once and you'll see why it matters. And if you want to learn how to 3x your website performance, then click here and watch this video.